480-2840. That's 402-480-2840.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, travel, support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
Mike Shaver here to tell you that Trek CBD has a new name, and it's Hemp Boss. It's the same product you've grown to love, just a new name. Spring sports are on the horizon and has a variety of products that calm me down during games and on the golf course so I don't go over the top. And they have a variety of options for you to calm you down before, during, and after any event. Whether you're looking for drinkable Delta 8 seltzers, 5 Delta 9 syrups for your beverages, or anything else, Hemp Boss has it all at 84th and the Internet. Hemp Boss, naturally healthy CBD.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the Internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Look at your car. It's filthy and probably has a few dings and nicks all over it. Don't be that guy. Get it upgraded and repaired at Renew Your Auto. At Renew Your Auto, they offer tons of services, ceramic, paintless dent repair, washes, headliners, body shop, and more. Where can you go to get services like that all in one place? Schedule your appointment today at renewyourauto.com. See what Renew can do for you.
Little spoiled with a mild winter so far, but the snow is here and it's time to take care of your car. Stop by your local Rocket Car Wash to remove dirt and salt buildup and protect your vehicle from winter weather wear. Visit us at our 2 area Rocket Car Wash locations for a quick, quality clean every time. If your car's interior is feeling the winter weather, check out Express Detail Tunnels at our Williamsburg location, 3833 Village Drive. RocketCarWash.com.
This is In the Pocket with Nebraska Bowling's Amar Smith Spates and Gwen Maea. Coming at you live from the heart of Lincoln, America on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back into Ticket Weeknights. This is the true beginning of In the Pocket, going all the way up until 10 o'clock. And again, if you guys want to join the show, start our game and text line 402-464-5685. Now, I think I'll turn that music back up a little bit as these guys seem to vibe a little bit to it. And again, we are streaming, so if you want to put a face to the voice, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch as well. You can catch all of our faces on there. And again, join the conversation. So, guys, how you doing? You're vibing right now?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm in a great mood.
Me too. I'm up now.
Yeah, I'm awake. We
Yes.
fell asleep during yoga.
I did.
But now I'm up.
We also have reoccurring guests.
Yes,
Baby.
yes, we do have Javen. Javen's
Welcome back, Javen.
Welcome. Hello, ladies.
Hi.
He's helping us, talk about our home tournament this weekend.
Giving us a little inside details.
Oh, yeah.
That he can only tell.
Yeah.
Hi, Grandma.
Grandma's here?
Yeah, she's
Hey,
like, hey,
Grandma.
ladies.
I wish you were coming this weekend.
Yeah. Why aren't you coming? Please.
Yeah. My grandfather's coming. And my mom.
But
And-
Grandma's not coming.
Yeah. And Gwen's
And
mom's
my
coming.
mom.
So I think it should be a whole family affair.
Come on, Grandma.
Grandma's not coming.
You still got 2 days to decide. 3 days, actually.
It's all right. We'll see her in May.
You're right.
And if you're
For
not their
graduation.
family, Big Red Invitational, that is March 3rd, Friday through Sunday,
Yeah.
through March 5th. So again, I think, is it Hollywood?
Hollywood Bowl. Yeah.
Hollywood Bowl. Okay. So again, you guys can support those guys there because you don't really get too many of those chances for bowlers. You guys are always on the road. So again, it's a great opportunity to go and watch a great program and who knows what's possible down the road for you guys. We'll see. Hopefully it turns out great.
Yes. I think it will be.
I think so too.
The way practices has been going.
Oh, you guys are clicking right now?
Oh,
yeah.
Love to hear that.
Amazing. Yeah, we look good, if I must say.
Mhm.
I'm part of it.
I think all of us are.
Yeah, but
What improvements are you guys seeing that's giving you this? Is it like collective? Is it certain individuals?
I think
collectively, I think one thing we've been focusing on like last week or so
It's footwork.
It's footwork.
Mm-hmm.
Making sure like our cadence is all right, rhythms are right. You know, we're walking straight-ish.
Mm-hmm.
Just trying to get that all together. Because coach has been emphasizing that, saying like that's one thing that'll help bring everything together as far as your physical game. So.
What about you, Javen? Since just watching from the side, what are you seeing out of these guys play?
It's every time I see the girls, it's almost as if I see a whole new team. There's things there that I see that I didn't see at the previous practices, and there's new energy, there's new morale, there's new excitement as we're getting kind of close to the end of our season here. I myself, the coaches, the girls, I think we're all just kind of excited to see, these next few weeks. A lot's going to happen, not just with our program, but with a lot of programs all together. And so I'm super excited to kind of see what this weekend will bring for the girls.
Yeah, it's good that you guys are clicking right now because that's where you want to be. It's the same thing for every sport. Like March Madness is coming up. You're looking at the teams that are playing hot right now. So again, it's awesome to see you guys clicking. And hopefully, like I said, it just continues from there. Again, Starter Heyman text line 402-464-5685. Join the conversation that way. We already have you guys as family chiming in. Shout out to Regina Smith. Never misses a show. I don't think she's missed one show.
Nope. She's loyal.
Yeah.
And then you said you guys have family members coming down.
Yes, my mom.
Yeah, and my mom and my grandfather.
Okay. Have they watched you bowl quite a bit already? For Nebraska, not just other places.
My mom's watched 3 or 4 tournaments, I believe, and my grandfather's watched 2.
Yeah, they're hard. I will say that's one thing about bowling. It's hard to get to them. You guys go everywhere.
Yeah,
I think my mom watched 3 in person.
2 in Vegas and
2 in
this
Vegas, one. And this is gonna be your 4th. Now.
Yeah, this will be my mom's 4th, 5th, whatever. Yeah, so not very often, but it's nice when they're able to come.
Yes.
Do you guys usually have the Big Red Invitational at the end of the season?
Yeah, it's usually one of our last tournaments.
Okay, that's kind of nice. I wonder how that works, on how they decide the schedules for bowling.
I don't
really
know.
know. I feel like they just pick a weekend and hope everything works out.
Yeah, because usually we have our tournament. It was supposed to be like pass last week,
Yeah, it
but
should've been
kind of
last
pushed
week.
it back. So it's fine though.
Yeah.
Do you guys like ending at home?
Yeah, the only thing is it's just a large gap between the regular season and postseason because we won't go to regionals until the first week in April.
Exactly. So it's like it's gonna be a lot of practicing, grinding out, fine tuning everything we need to get done for postseason.
Finding ways to keep up our competitive edge.
Yeah, that is crazy. I didn't realize that. Unless you're in the selection show, which is at the end of March, you really do. You end up on March 5th, Sunday. You guys don't have NCAA regionals till April 7th.
Yeah, so it's a long time,
It's a whole
and I
month.
know between then there's other teams that are going to be competing, so we have to find a way to stay sharp.
Yeah, and they have conference play too.
They have conference play coming up and sectionals for the USBC side, all that kind of stuff.
So they're going to be out there
competing.
A lot of schools are ending their season with the Music City Classic, hosted by Vanderbilt, and then a lot of times, because a lot of championships will be that last weekend of March, and so that's why that selection show is the last Wednesday of March, is because most teams are wrapped up by that point.
That used to be our last tournament.
Yeah.
Music City,
Yeah. Well, we switch things around. It's fine.
Yeah.
We'll be all right, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
I think it'll be interesting to see too what you guys can do with essentially a whole month, of private practice, grinding, things like that. Really taking that time to focus before postseason.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's definitely going to be a grind. There's going to be a lot of bowling going on and honing in on everything.
Yes.
Last year, did you guys have this big of a window?
No. I think it
3 weeks
because we did go to we went to Nashville.
Yeah, we did go to
Okay.
Nashville.
Yeah, so it was only like 2 weeks maybe.
Yeah, 2.5. Maybe.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever had a break this long, other than like your winter breaks?
COVID. No.
Just a year.
Yeah. I don't
think so. Not since I've been here.
Oh, so this will be kind of a new challenge for you guys too.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's going to be different. But I think it's because Coach kind of wants us to end on a high note. So it's going to be nice.
Well, it'll be nice too to just end with your senior night, surrounded by your friends, family, things like that.
Yeah.
If y'all didn't know, Me, Amar, and Kendall are the seniors this year.
And we're graduating. We're
Yeah.
out.
So come on Sunday.
Yeah, just come watch us on Sunday.
Yeah.
How do you guys handling that right now? I know some athletes, they just don't even think about it. They're like, I'm not going to think about any of me being done until it's actually over. And other athletes, they're very emotional, kind of going into that last week. So how have you guys been handling it? Are you pushing it to the side, or are you just letting the emotions happen and just kind of riding the wave?
I feel like I've kind of pushed them to the side. You know.
I don't know if there's a right answer. It's a hard thing to do.
Yeah. I don't really focus on it too much. Like, I feel it a little bit more just because it is like, okay, this is the last regular season tournament, and we're going to regionals, we're going to nationals. Like, this is legit the last dance.
It is.
And I think another thing that's kind of like giving me the feels is that we're about to leave each other.
I know.
So
we've been stuck with each other for 4 years.
Yeah. So
24/7.
I try not to think about that.
For those who don't know, Amara just got accepted into graduate school.
Yeah, so I'll be here. Gwen's going back to Hawaii.
I'm going back. I'm flying.
Do you plan to make visits back to Lincoln?
Yes, because she's in graduate school, I'm gonna come back for sure.
That'd be nice.
I want to come visit her, or if not here, then DC.
Yeah,
and if not,
I'll come. I'll go visit her.
If not, we'll meet somewhere halfway.
Yeah, we'll go somewhere.
Yeah, there's no way I'm just not going to see her.
Yeah,
because you guys have roomed for a long time as well, right?
2
years.
2 years.
We can say 2.5.
2.5.
I used to be at her at the house all the time.
Yeah, and then we used to sleep.
Yeah, we used to sleep in the same bed all the time.
Yeah,
I
miss those days.
Yeah, basically lived together my whole time here.
So you guys putting any added pressure on yourselves, knowing like this is the last run, we're seniors, we gotta try to give our best example and lead this team?
No. I try not to put that pressure on myself because bowling's enough pressure as it is.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just focused on having fun. Like literally at practice, I'm like dancing more.
Exactly.
Even at tournaments, I'm dancing more. I'm just trying to have a good time and loosen up and stay as loose as I can during this time because bowling's stressful enough. I can't put more pressure on myself.
Exactly what she says. Like, I'm trying to enjoy my time, do as much as I can right now of keeping the energy high. I love dancing. Like, no matter what, if you'll see us in the front just dancing all the time or just cracking jokes. So I'm just trying to live in the moment and have fun with my teammates when I can.
Yeah, the crying will come.
Yeah, it will come and go, and then come and go.
Yeah,
Seems like that attitude might be pretty beneficial because, like you said, you guys are on a nice little run right now.
Yeah,
Everyone's clicking.
Yeah, we look good. Good.
And then you're gonna have a solid month of practice to really focus on that.
Yeah, I wonder how that's all gonna look come postseason.
Exactly.
I think
That'd be hard as a coach to handle. I don't know what I would want you guys to do.
We're probably gonna be working on all the pillars.
Yeah, we're probably gonna be working on everything.
Footwork.
I can see maybe a few scrimmages.
Yeah.
In between there.
You got a whole month to do it.
I see a lot of accuracy tests.
Accuracy tests. Yeah, a lot of spare shooting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is there one thing that you have in mind that over the month, like, okay, like, great, this is a great time because we need to work on this thing in particular? Maybe even just individually.
I don't. Nothing really comes to mind. Like I
just
think
round out the skills.
Yeah, I think just like accuracy tests are going to be like a big thing.
It is
hitting our target, that kind of thing. Maybe even working on where we play the lanes, like people getting more comfortable sliding further right and throwing it harder or moving in and throwing it slower, that kind of thing. So maybe just working on trying to be more versatile.
Yeah, I feel the same way with you because there's not just one thing we'll probably be working on. It's going to be everything.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's going to just be accuracy, a lot of it. That's why I really do foresee accuracy tests.
I see it too.
In the future. And I also see like fine tuning our footwork again, like kind of checking in on it because we have been doing it for the whole week. And so I think that's still going to be it.
Explain the accuracy test. Like, what do you got? Are they just putting up pins that you got to hit these pins, or how does it work?
No. So, what we'll do is he has a sheet printed out for us, and we're supposed to keep track of where we slide, what we hit at the arrows and break point, and then
Pocket mark.
Pocket marks. So
It's 10 points each.
yeah, 10 points each, and the highest score you can get is 300.
What's the target that Coach Klempa usually wants you to be around?
Whatever
You
works.
are.
Yeah, whatever
Mhm.
was working for you.
Oh,
in
he
that
just
moment.
wants to see progress.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like he'll give you like if you're sliding on like 20 and hitting 10, you have between 9 and 11 as like some miss
Mhm.
room at the arrows, and then down lane maybe
You have 2.
you have like 2 boards,
Mhm.
maybe like 6 and 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
So as long as you hit those boards, you get the point.
And get a mark or a pocket mark, then you get another point.
Yeah.
If you don't, then you can get those 2 points, and you'll get 20 for that frame.
Yeah, basically you're just trying to hit your target as many
Mhm.
times.
You guys enjoy doing the accuracy test? Do you
It's-
think it helps your game quite a bit?
It helps.
Yes.
It just can be a little frustrating,
Mhm.
especially when you miss your targets, but you still strike.
So like,
So that didn't count for
so
anything.
you're getting 10. out of
Yeah, I'm
30
just getting 10 points.
Yeah. So it's just like, or like you miss your like arrows by like point something.
Yeah,
That's
because
even.
the boards are just so small.
Yeah.
Like it's only like an inch,
Yeah.
and yeah, it's just so frustrating.
So how are you measuring that?
We have this app called Specto. It was
Mhm.
about like Kegel, I believe.
It is.
Okay.
And it just tells you everything,
Yeah.
like how fast you threw it, how fast it's going into the pin, when your balls
Mhm.
starting to hook.
Arrows, break
Yeah,
points,
arrows break
RPM.
point. Yeah, how many reps you had on that one.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
You guys always been doing the accuracy test since you got here?
Ever since we got Specto
Specto.
set up.
Yeah.
That's when.
So
okay.
maybe like 2 years ago when
Yeah.
the lanes.
Yeah,
the
when,
brand new lanes.
yeah, when everything got renovated, that's
Mhm.
when we got it, I believe. 'Cause we
Yeah.
used to have little board boxes that told us where we hit.
Yeah. Or we would have a torch
Yeah,
that would light up when we hit the pin.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Is that what that thing is on the lanes?
The long.
It's in the back,
Yeah.
Is it
but behind
And it
the-
lights up.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there's like this little thing that looks like a light or something in the middle of one of the lanes.
Oh,
Okay,
that's
Is
that's
Specto.
the Specto.
that the Specto?
Mhm.
Okay. I always wondered what that was.
Yes.
Exactly.
That's impressive that it tracks all that.
Yeah.
I don't know how they came up
Yeah.
with
I was
it.
gonna say, like,
It-
does it just have like a bunch of sensors everywhere?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's that little one thing in the middle of the lane
Yeah.
that
and
reads
and
everything.
it reads all 6 lanes.
That's crazy.
That is really crazy. I'm curious how that works now. Good investment though.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yes,
if
it
you
is.
come by,
Yeah.
we can show you.
Yeah. We can even play games on it.
Yeah, you can play games with it.
Really?
Mhm.
It's pretty cool.
Okay, so what about this? What's your least and then favorite drills you do in practice?
Least favorite?
Not that you don't think it works, but it's just it might be time or what's word monotonous to do it over and over again.
Gauntlets.
Yes. Yes.
Explain the gauntlets.
You set up different spare across all 6 lanes, and you have to get through all of them without missing. And if you
Mhm.
miss,
Ooh.
you got to go back to lane 1.
Yeah. And it's all 6 lanes.
Yeah, and sometimes let's say you have to get through like 3 times in 6 tries.
Mhm.
And if you miss 4 times, then like you're
Ease
done.
out.
So like sometimes it's just frustrating when you get all the way to lane 6
And you can't do it.
and then you miss it.
Yes.
And then you have to go back to the start.
And then you just want to be like, well, dang it.
Mhm.
Like you
It's
just
like,
sit there and stand there. You just like,
Yeah, or like you went through it so fast and then you gotta wait for everyone else.
yes.
Yeah, 'cause sometimes we're on a time crunch. Yeah. The gauntlet, it's effective. It just frustrates me.
Yeah. I think I agree with that, but I think my favorite thing is 9 and 10 roll offs.
I like when we do best ball, but yeah,
Yeah.
the 9 and 10 frame roll offs are pretty
Mhm.
cool.
Yeah.
What do you like
Hit-
about those?
It just
just-
gets you in a pressure
yeah.
situation, like head to head competition gets
Mhm.
your
Mhm.
teammates.
Yeah,
So
it's fun.
those are always fun.
Best ball is good too.
Best ball is like one of our favorite things.
I don't know what
Yes.
that one is. Best ball?
So
pretty much you have to hit pocket.
yeah.
Okay.
Pocket mark.
Mhm.
You're in doubles for the most part.
Mhm.
Highest you can get is 20.
Mhm.
So if you go up there, leave a 10 pin spare.
That's
and
9.
That's 9. Your partner strikes. That's 19.
Okay.
And that's fun.
Yeah. But when you miss, then you're at 0.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but it's fine. It's fine. It's just telling you don't miss.
Yeah. What is another thing you like?
Typically, if we have to get a certain number, like 3 pocket marks in a row across 4 lanes, or
that's
something like
true.
that. We did that today. I like those.
Yeah.
It can be frustrating, especially if you don't have a
A
look.
look. Yes.
But it's fun.
It's
It's cute.
It's a cute little thing to do.
Yeah.
Going back to the gauntlet, what's the longest time you think you've ever spent doing a gauntlet? Like it was just giving you hell, and you just couldn't get through it that day.
All practice.
Did we do that one time?
Mm-hmm. It was a Saturday practice. We did gauntlet
The whole time?
the whole time.
Oh,
for a
man.
whole 2 hours.
Like you guys just couldn't get it that day, or you got it and you just kept doing it over and over because you wanted to work on that.
No, I think the objection was to keep going and see how much you can get done in 2 hours.
Okay.
And that was so frustrating.
Yes.
I just wanted to real quick, but it's okay. That wasn't fun.
I will say gauntlet sounds like the worst, especially a guy like me. I would stand no chance. I'd never get out of there.
Well, you just can't like rush through it. You still have to
Mhm.
like, kind of take your time and try to make the best shots you can. You can't just be trying to make the spare. Go make
Yeah.
a shot and then you'll make the spare.
Mhm.
So that's what you kind of have to keep in mind.
And that kind of went with like our spare thing that we used to do. If we actually completely whiffed the spare or like a multiple spare, we would have to do like 20, double it.
Oh, that when we do the partner thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was that was another one that just really got me going.
Oh yeah, because I was like, oh my gosh, I can't whiff it.
I just
I
get
don't-
one pin.
You'd have to do like 20 in a row of that spare.
Yeah. And if you didn't get it done that day, you'd have to make sure you come back tomorrow and finish it
Oh,
before
yeah.
practice.
Yuck.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you damn well want to get it done that day.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. And you do not want to whiff the spare. Do not whiff the spare.
Yeah, a multiple pin spare.
Yeah.
Because if you do it multiple times, it doubles every
Yeah.
single time.
I think
Ooh.
I think one time I got up to like 120,
Oh man.
but like at that point you could like split it up
Yeah.
into smaller sections. But it was still like, oh my gosh.
I think me and Jillian were just like, I think we had like 80 something 4.7s.
Oh yeah,
That was me
Yeah.
and Jillian's favorite.
it's
spare.
effective. It's just so frustrating.
It was. I just wanted to cam us real quick.
Yeah, it was just not.
Your guys' practices are a lot more mental than I realized. It sounds like they really challenge you guys mentally.
Yeah,
Like stay locked in the whole time.
yeah.
It does.
I think that's just bowling in general.
Makes sense.
There's like a lot of things that go into it that make it so perfect, or not even perfect, but good.
Yeah. Even just the small details like the balls. Like when you guys
Yes.
talk about bowling balls, it's always crazy.
Yeah, I got a new Revenant.
I got a new ball, but I haven't thrown it yet.
I feel like it.
Dude, just the thought of everything we just talked about gave me a headache. It's just so much. It's just so stressful.
Thinking about doing the gauntlet.
See what it does to her.
120 left.
It's like, oh, we gotta go.
Yes.
So you guys now, it's working.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is.
it's
It is.
effective.
Mhm.
It
In
is.
the moment, it feels like a lot,
Yeah.
but when it works out on the road, then it's like, okay, I'm glad I shot a million of those.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can definitely see that being big on the road too. Because like you said, it's you have to stay locked in. You're on the road. You're already in an environment that's not favorable to you. It's obviously favorable to the home team. You just can't let it affect you.
That's why we make jokes on it too. We're like, hey, that's your favorite spare.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah.
With that being said, though, we do got to go to break here. This is In the Pocket. I'm Harrison Arns running the board. We got host Amara Gwen and special recurring guest Javen in studio as well. We'll be right back on 93.7 The Ticket, ticketfm.com right after this break.
Come see the state's largest display of John Deere equipment, Acres Ag and Expo. Acres Ag professionals and suppliers will be on hand to discuss tech from tillage and planting to application and harvest. Also, a full lineup of John Deere mowers and compact tractors. Join us at the Lincoln Lancaster Event Center March 8th and 9th. Go to acres.com to request your free tickets today.
If your home isn't delivering the year-round comfort you expect, at Bryant. Warm and cool comes Bryant and Heating. 7-Eleven.
We've been a little spoiled with a mild winter, but the snow is here and it's time to care. Stop by your local Rocket Car Wash to remove buildup and protect the vehicle from winter weather wear. Visit us at our 2 area Rocket Car Wash locations for a quick, quality clean every time. If your car's interior is feeling the winter weather, check out Express Detail Tunnels at our Williamsburg location, 3833 Village Drive. RocketCarWash.com.
Spring Sports are here, and it's time to upgrade your equipment. But don't go rushing to your big box store. Play It Again Sports is your place to go for all spring sports equipment for baseball, softball, golf, and disc golf. Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And don't forget, buying from them is a great way to get new products with great discounts by also bringing in your used items for store credit or cash on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine. Steve's Garage Doors is under new management and has the same great service as before. If your current garage door seems outdated or isn't working properly, call their new number at 402-480-2840. Schedule service or get a new door ordered. Steve's can repair most types of garage doors and can always point you in the right direction to get the job done. Give Steve's Garage Doors and Services a call today at 402-480-2840. That's 402-480-2840.
Where will your path take you, traveler? Seek fortune in a new career or on a journey to distant lands for a well-deserved vacation? Wherever you go, one distraction could spell disaster. You can change your fate, adventurer. Don't drive distracted. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
I served in the United States Air Force and I deployed 3 times. So in 2017, I was serving as an Air Force First Sergeant. Our motto in that role is my job is people, everyone is my business. But unfortunately, in that year, I would lose my own brother, Lance Corporal Adam Jackomick, to suicide. The majority of veteran suicides are from guns. I store my weapons securely, not only for myself, but for my family. Store all your guns securely. Help stop suicide. Never stops.
Brought to you by End Family Fire and the Ant Council. I wanted to quit for so long.
I was afraid of what people would think. But then I found the right support to start my recovery journey. 1 in 14 Americans reports experiencing a substance use disorder, a treatable medical condition. Treatment can take many forms, so there are a variety of options to explore and find the one that works best for you. Recovery from drug addiction is possible.
Paid for by the CDC. Sponsored by Nebraska DHHS, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
People always ask, what are Jake and Sid like when they're off the air? The answer probably won't surprise you.
Hey, Jake, your Honda's looking a little dirty.
Says the guy whose license plate is barely visible.
I mean, do you even care about that thing anymore?
It gets a little uncomfortable. Now, that's when I jump in.
Hey, whoa. Mark, did you get a new car?
Nope, just took my car down to Nebraska Auto Detail. Joe and the staff made the outside and the inside look amazing. Maybe you guys need to go. Okay, wise guy.
Settle down, Jake.
Book your appointment today at NebraskaAutoDetail.com.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Cobble Chevrolet GMC in Louisville. As we roll into the year, we continue to get plenty of new 2023 inventory and have a great selection of used vehicles. If you don't have what you want, we can put a new vehicle order in for you. We also have 2.9% financing right now on select Chevy and GMC new models. So stop on in and take that short drive to Louisville. Or check us out online at cobblecars.com. You'll be glad you did.
The Empire brand is growing with ESC Fabrication and Sandblasting. ESC is your place for custom handrails, industrial and commercial painting, and more. ESC provides custom welding for aluminum and stainless steel and media blasting of all sorts. ESC is great attention to detail. They stick to deadlines and keep within your budget. If you can dream it, they can make it. Contact ESC Fabrication and Sandblasting in Waverly today at 531-207-9329.
Come see the state's largest display of John Deere equipment at Acres Ag and Turf Expo. Acres Ag professionals and suppliers will be on hand to discuss techniques from tillage and planting to application and harvest. Also, don't miss the full lineup of John Deere mowers and compact tractors. Join us at the Lincoln Lancaster Event Center March 8th and 9th. Go to acres.com to request your free tickets today.
Back to In the Pocket. Nebraska Orleans, Amara Smith States, and Glenn Mahania.
Welcome back to In the Pocket right here on the ticket, ticketfm.com. Over the break, Glenn and Lamar were trying to figure out how to get Matt Rule on their show.
Yes, yes, exactly.
Maybe he's listening. We do have 5 people on stream. There's a chance. It's one of them.
I think all 5 are our family.
Yes,
And
exactly.
Anna.
And Alex.
And Alex.
Yeah. Hey guys.
Anna's listening.
Yeah. Hi.
Yeah,
Anna.
say boom. Yeah, we need Matt Rule here.
Yeah.
I'll take Fred Hoiberg too. I'll take everyone.
Yeah. All the above, please.
I'll even take Coach Rhonda.
Oh
I
yes.
just did a panel with her on Thursday.
She'd be a good one to talk to.
Yeah.
She's been building some rosters lately.
No, I love her when she speaks.
Yeah, she's
Honestly.
amazing.
You ever talk to Coach Williams, women's basketball?
No, I have not.
No.
I love everything about Coach Williams. Her outfits alone, she's just such a powerful woman. I always call it the signature Williams squat. Like when she's really in the zone and she like squats down, but she's still in 6-inch heels. I was like, ooh,
I don't know how she does it.
Yeah.
My feet.
My calves would be on fire by then.
Yeah.
Feet,
Strong.
heels, feet,
Mhm.
all the above.
I'll never understand heels. They just look so painful all the time.
Some of them are actually very comfy.
I'm starting to realize what makes them uncomfortable is when they have no platform on the bottom, like right here.
Oh, yes, because now your foot is flat on the ground. and
Yes.
it creates a bigger arch.
Like I've never really worn heels like growing up, but then I was like, wow, no wonder why my feet hurt so bad 'cause it's on the ground. But if I had a platform with this high of a heel, wouldn't be that bad.
Yeah, no, it has to be even.
Yeah.
But if it's not, then you're gonna feel it.
Yeah, I just realized that like I don't know how long ago.
It's okay. My favorite heels were like these black and gold ones that were velvet in high school, and they're like about 6 inches or even bigger. I used to wear them all the time. I used to be that girl, but not in school though.
Not in school.
Not in
Good.
school.
Busting out for the dance.
Yes, the dance, parties, all of it. I'd bust out.
I couldn't. I like to be flat on the ground. I'm too
Ye-
clumsy.
Well, I know that because you start walking on your tippy toes
Can't help it.
and you get a little excited. Mhm.
But Javen wanted to talk about
Yes.
Big Brad, so I guess
So-
we should go there.
So, Javen, please.
Yeah. So this tournament, I think it's going to be really something special this year. The planning for this started, I think, the moment you guys got back from winter break in Vegas. We kind of had a sit down meeting and started planning for it. This year's really special because it's the 50th anniversary of Title IX. That's going to be the central theme of this weekend. We actually have a brand new Title IX patch designed custom for the bowling department that you guys will actually wear during the tournament. It's just going to be an amazing weekend. We've got tons of giveaways going on every day. Going to have special guest appearances, going to have special surprise giveaways that I was saying that not even the girls on the team know about, just me and the coaching staff does. I think it's going to be a really amazing weekend.
Are you excited to meet our family?
I think I've met a good portion of the family at the tournaments I have gone to. I don't think I've met your family yet, the two of you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, probably not.
No.
And if you want to meet any of the bowlers, again, that's March 3rd, March 5th, Hollywood Bowl. And as Javen's talking about it now, I need to get down there.
Yeah.
Sounds like it's going to be an awesome time.
Be there.
You
be
weren't going to be
square.
there before.
Yeah. you know me tomorrow
Let's see. Sunday. I work Sundays.
You work Sunday?
in the morning.
Till 2, I'm done.
What,
usually
what time
8
do you
to-
start?
Probably
8
be
a.m.
Mm.
Oh yeah, we'll be done by 2 probably.
That's a bummer.
How about Friday?
Friday, I'll be done at 6 p.m. on my other job.
Actually, do you work here on Sunday?
Yeah, this is where I'm at.
Hey, DP.
Then you should come
Yeah.
to the bowling alley on Sunday.
That'd be cool. Just have all the shows come out there and we'll do the shows
Exactly.
live from Hollywood Bowl.
No, honestly, you guys should.
That would be awesome to do, but again, the amount of red tape you'd have to cross through probably to be able to have those rights. It's always tricky because it's not just Nebraska that's going to be there. It's going to be a bunch of people down there.
Yeah.
I don't know how that'd work.
Hey, Javen, what teams are coming?
So
Yeah, I don't really
Um,
know all the teams.
So we've got 9 teams, including us. We've got Arkansas State, Youngstown, University of Wisconsin, Whitewater, Central
Oh.
Missouri. We've got, if you want to pull up that, if you want to go to bowling under teams and click on news.
Yeah, here we go. Here, pull that up. Or
Is Newman coming to ours?
Newman is coming.
Oh.
Hey, my mom said she's looking forward to meeting him.
Yay, I'm excited. Who else is coming? We've got
Upper Iowa?
Upper Iowa, Lincoln Memorial.
Is Quincy coming?
Quincy is coming. Valpo is coming.
Mhm.
That's all 9.
Yeah.
Including us. That would be 10.
Wait. Is it 9 total or 10 total?
9 coming total is 10.
Thank you.
Got you.
Thank you.
But yes.
you guys are
carry
number
on.
2 in the coaches poll, by the way. Too.
Yes,
Yes, we did go up.
Yeah.
And then which link did you want me to click on here, Javen?
I just realized it's not up there yet.
Okay.
Also, correction about that. So I had a couple people ask me about the difference between a code poll and RPI rankings. So the coaches poll are what the NTCA, the National 10-Pin Coaches Association, uses to give out a formal ranking for teams. So currently,
Okay.
the Huskers are ranked number 3 in the country. RPI rankings are essentially, it's kind of like a net rankings for basketball teams. It's essentially how do you calculate a team's overall score. That's based off of your win-loss percentages, your strength of schedule, everything that goes into it on the lanes.
Your opponents.
Your opponent's win-loss percentages, everything like that. And that gives you a number. Currently, the girls are actually ranked number 2 in RPI rankings. They were kind of tied for a while with current number 2 Vanderbilt, but currently in terms of RPI rankings, the Huskers are ranked 2nd in the country, just below McKendree.
Yeah.
We're those girls.
We're moving on up.
So
Go us.
I think that's a really, really big accomplishment too, because you guys were very, very close with Vanderbilt in terms of your RPI rankings.
Did Vanderbilt slip up recently?
They went to a tournament that didn't have anybody.
That didn't have very strong.
Yeah.
Oh, so they just played a tough. I should say they had a tough meet that way. Even if they were to win out and dominate, it's not going to do anything for them.
Strength of schedule is so critical in all of that. The Huskers are actually number 1 in the country for strength of schedule, which is why those rankings, you know, every single week these girls are going against multiple of the top 10. Many times we're seeing a lot of the top 5 as well at every tournament. I think we've competed against McKendree at all but 1 tournament. We've gone against Vanderbilt how many times? 3, 4 times now.
Probably anytime we've seen them in a tournament because they don't come to McKendree.
They didn't go to Youngstown.
They didn't
No.
go to Youngstown.
I think you guys see him 3 times.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We've gone against SFA multiple
Quite a-
times,
yeah,
Arkansas
yeah.
State multiple times.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sam Houston.
Yeah, we're
Mhm.
That's why it's good to have Javen on the show.
Exactly.
Yes, he knows all that
He knows
stuff.
all of that.
Yeah.
This is the stuff I have to
So that's why I was
memorize.
like, Javen, you want to say who's coming to our tournament?
Yeah. And the cool thing too is that with February coming to a close this week, they're most likely to do a March poll within the next week or 2.
Oh yeah.
So hopefully, if those RPI rankings lead to anything, we'll have a new ranking officially in a couple weeks. But yeah, that's kind of the cool thing about RPI rankings and coaches polls. But
Mhm.
ultimately, when you're looking at postseason, the number one thing that you want to look at is your win-loss numbers. That is the ultimate factor that goes into rankings and seedings for postseason.
Yep, that is
Just trying to stay in the top 4.
Yes.
Okay, so when they're actually going for postseason, it's wins and losses. That's what they're looking at.
Mhm. And
Okay.
we have to be in the top 4 to be able to make it to postseason.
The
Well,
rea-
to ensure.
To ensure.
The reason
Yeah.
for that is postseason is really weird with bowling. You know, like unlike the NCAA basketball tournaments where there's, you know, how many teams is it? Like 60?
64.
64.
68 if you count the NIT.
There's 16 spots for bowling, and half of those are given to bowling schools that win their conference championships. Because the Big Ten does not have a bowling conference championship, we fall under the at-large
Yeah.
category.
Mhm.
which on theory should work out really great.
Mhm.
But anything's possible. We always want to make sure that we're being dominant on the lanes, so that way in
Mhm.
postseason we're performing strong.
So you said in postseason they're looking at wins and losses. Again, obviously you said these guys have a brutal schedule. So are they looking at even if they might rack up more losses than a team that's say still below them? Are they evaluating those when they're ranking them for postseason?
It
or,
is.
or is it just a loss?
It is accounted for.
Okay.
It's not something that's just completely ignored. Hence why the RPI rankings show for themselves. In terms of win-loss, technically Vanderbilt does have less losses than us, but we do have a more difficult schedule.
Okay.
Which is why those rankings are the way that they are.
You know what? Thanks, Javen.
Yeah, that was so informational.
Yeah, I'm learning.
Yeah.
Well, and supposedly the talk of the town that I had heard, and I don't know if this has been solidified yet or not. I should probably talk to Coach about this. So no one quote what Javen's about
I
to
was
say.
about to say, you're hearing it live.
You're hearing this live on 93.7. I'm just kidding. Supposedly this year, for the first time, the tournament is looking to add a 17th seed
Oh, I think I did
for
hear
the
that.
tournament.
Yes.
And what will happen is normally we always have 16. Supposedly, if you are that at-large 17th seed, you will actually go down even earlier than everyone else, and you will actually bowl out the 16th seed to see who's actually going to earn that final spot in the bracket. That is what I had heard earlier this year. I think that is still the plan for this year, but that's really interesting that bowling is just growing so much that now they're like, oh, well, we need one more seed, but let's make it a little interesting.
Yeah, because I think because we start on Thursday for like our practice sessions usually. I think the 17th seed is supposed to go on Tuesday for a practice session, and then bowl on Wednesday, and then whoever wins goes to the Thursday practice session, bowl Friday, Saturday.
So if you're the 17th and the 16th seed, that's a long week right
It
there.
is. It's literally what 5 days, 6 days, just
That's
straight bowling.
almost the trials all
Exactly.
over again.
Exactly. Because it's not even like simple matches. It's mega matches that last 3 hours.
Yeah, those are 3-4 hours
Yeah.
themselves.
But I think if you're sitting at 16 or 17, you're probably at a point where like we need to get hot right now. So maybe those long matches is what you need.
I mean, yeah.
Yes.
'Cause
Dude, you're just
really, the mega
barely in.
mega matches can go either
3
way.
to 4 hours, and because like
It's a lot.
what is it? At first you have a traditional game
That takes an hour.
that takes an hour. Then you have a Baker's match that takes an hour. And if it splits, like if one team wins and the other team wins another, then you have a best of 7.
Oh man.
Yes. So it can go to like 3 to 4 hours long.
What's the longest you've ever bowled?
Ooh.
Probably,
Vandy.
yeah, probably in 2021 in Kansas City.
Mhm.
For the final regional match, we had to beat Vandy twice.
Mhm.
And you do one mega match, it's 3-4 hours,
Mhm.
and then we had to do another best of 7.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
to beat them.
And that went to game 7.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. So how many hours do you think that was?
We started at 5. I don't think we got out there till like 9:30, 10 o'clock.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
pitch black outside.
Yeah.
By the time we were done.
I mean,
And everyone was just exhausted.
you did go home with the championship ring that year.
We did.
Yep,
We did.
You did get the ring that
We
year.
did.
so.
But that was the most stressful thing.
If
It
there's-
literally came down to like
Mhm.
the last ring.
If there's one match that I would rewatch over and over, it's that one.
Yeah.
Really.
So NCAA, please put it back on.
Someone. Can
We've
someone
been
has it?
asking for this for years.
Yeah.
Well, you know what's interesting is I was looking on Big Ten Plus the other night, and it still has the Valpo Nebraska match from last year's Big Red Invite, when the first time we ever bowling on Big Ten Network. That was it. Was just kind of got the spirit.
I don't think I've watched it.
Oh, it's fun. It's real fun to watch because I
I-
think that was a 6 game.
I didn't watch it either.
We should go watch it.
Yeah,
I have not watched it.
me either.
You have to. It was historic for Big Ten.
That
This
was, that was a
was.
very big day. Athletic director Trev Alberts was
I heard we got
there.
the most views that day.
You guys, I think
Yeah, we
you
did.
guys beat out quite a bit too. I think that I can't remember. I don't think that was a sleeper of a day either. I think there was quite a few events going on outside of bowling.
That was end of February, beginning of March. So
Basketball?
was
Yeah.
huge that day. It was a Sunday.
Yep, and you guys were still. I do remember that. Yeah, you guys still stole the rating, which is hello, wake up, big.
Period.
With that being said, though, we do got to get to our last break here. This is In the Pond, 93.7 The Ticket, ticketfm.com. I'm Harrison Arns running the board. We got host Tomorrow and Gwen and reoccurring special guest Javen in studio as well. We'll be back right after this break.
Veterans, do you know what local, state, and federal benefits and services you're eligible to receive? Do you want help navigating the application appeals process? Speak to your county veteran service officer or the Nebraska Department of Veterans Affairs State's Office to see what's available to you. You served our country, now let us serve you. Visit veterans.nebraska.gov today. Sponsored by the Nebraska Department of Veterans Affairs, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Neil Armstrong waited hours and 39 minutes to step onto the surface of the moon. Jackie Robinson waited 20 months to play his first game with the Brooklyn Dodgers. And even DiCaprio had to wait 22 years to win an Oscar. You can wait until your destination. Don't text and drive.
Visit stoptextstoprex.org. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
Veterans, do you know what local, state, and federal benefits and services you're eligible to receive? Do you want help navigating the application or appeals process? Speak to your county veteran service officer or the Nebraska Department of Veterans Affairs State Service Office to see what's available to you and your family. You served our country, now let us serve you. Visit veterans.nebraska.gov today. Sponsored by the Nebraska Department of Veterans Affairs, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
How is your drive to school?
Let me tell you, I had to get my iced coffee first. I just can't seem to put it down. My favorite rapper just announced a tour. My phone is buzzing like crazy. I'm so excited. I had to text all my friends right then to talk about it. Then one started calling me and
Let's try that again.
I turned my phone off right away. I never drive distracted.
Visit stoptextstoprex.org. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
I know that a lot of times, Mom, it might not seem like I'm listening to you, but I am. I hear you, and what you say really does matter to me.
I mean, let's be honest. No kid likes rules, but I get why we have them. I hear you, and I know it's because you care.
For more information about talking with your kids about underage use of alcohol and other drugs, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
Sponsored by DHHS and aired in cooperation with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
This is your captain. We are going to be experiencing some slight turbulence. Fasten your. Oh, hold on. Just got a video of my cat.
Imagine the pilot of an airplane as confident as you are texting and driving. Seems kind of crazy when you put it like that.
Visit stoptextstoprex.org. A message brought to you by National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
I'm Brian. At 58, doctors told me I had the heart of a 37-year-old man. They told me that after my heart transplant surgery. If you're a smoker, here are some tips in case that happens to you. First, you have to quit smoking before you can get on a list for a transplant. So quit now and never feel sorry for yourself. I don't. I only feel that 37-year-old man.
Call the Nebraska Tobacco Quit Line, 1-800-QUIT-NOW, 1-800-784-8669. Paid for by Tobacco Free Nebraska. Aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association. This station.
I always have to be so good, no one could ignore me. Carve my path with data and drive. But some people only see who I am on paper. The limitations from degree screens to stereotypes that are holding back over 70 million stars. Workers skilled through alternative routes rather than a bachelor's degree. It's time for skills to speak for themselves. Find resources for breaking through barriers at taylorpapercenter.org. Brought to you by Opportunity at Work and the Ad Council.
Message is for Karina. Our mom will finish her high school at age 28. It's Emma and Nicholas. Congratulations, Mama. You worked so hard and have taught us so much. We love you.
When you graduate, they graduate. Finish your high school diploma for you and for them. Visit finishyourdiploma.org to find free and supportive adult education centers near you. Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
The dangers of secondhand smoke are well known. What about secondhand aerosol, which is created when using e-cigarettes? Science already shows a secondhand aerosol can contain nicotine, heavy metals, and cancer-causing agents. Eliminating exposure to secondhand aerosol is an important step to keeping everyone safe. Breathe easier knowing the facts.
For help quitting, call the Nebraska Tobacco Quit Line, 1-800-QUIT-NOW. 1-800-784-8669. Paid for by Tobacco Free Nebraska. Aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Back to In the Pocket with Nebraska bowling some Smith Space and
All right, welcome back into the final segment of In the Pocket right here on N27 Ticket, ticketfm.com. And again, appreciate all you guys for chiming in. As always, the show always does well with the listeners. Real quick shout out to Anna, Donna, Regina, Alex, and Terry. And for anyone else that I'm missing, appreciate you guys all chiming in. And Donna want to know where regionals are being hosted. The answer is we don't know yet.
Yes, we won't know to the selection show.
Yep, I will not have a clue.
So when we find out, you guys will find out too.
Yeah, and talking about regionals, we're talking about it over the break, and that's a big deal because there's definitely certain groupings you can be put in that are bloodbaths. You guys talking about last year, there was one with SFA, Vanderbilt, and then possibly
It was
Archie maybe too.
It was SFA, La Tech, I think Sam Houston. It was like a bunch of Texas, a bunch of South teams.
I think it might have been Arkansas.
Maybe.
I'd imagine Arkansas gets paired in there.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
remember.
Yeah, that one
but
was
that
just,
was a bloodbath. Woo.
yeah, and you know.
Carla said hi, ladies.
Hi, Carla.
Oh, and Carla. Shout out Carla.
Yeah.
Everyone chiming in.
Yes, yes.
Vanderbilt went with Arkansas and Alabama State.
Where was that?
Where's that?
That was at Lansing.
So that was
Regional.
Pennsylvania.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yay! I got something correct. Finally.
Oof.
Yeah. I remember.
What day do they reveal it? Do they have the date set? Or
When's the selection show?
Yeah.
Is it like
So,
March
yeah,
29th?
the selection show is March 29th, 4 p.m. Eastern time, so 3 p.m. here. And so essentially how that works is essentially what you think it would be. They're going to go and they're going to reveal the bracket. There will be the 4 regionals where by the time the selection show starts, you will already know who the automatic qualifiers are because the conference championships will have already happened.
Mhm.
So that's usually how they start the selection show, is by revealing who are those automatic qualifiers for it. And then they will start revealing at-large selections and the seeded selections. I'm not sure if we will do a live stream for that or not. I know for sure we will have a team viewing in our facility, the briefing room.
I hope there's a live stream. That'd be cool. I remember last year, I think it was Nebraska softball. When they did their reveal, that was always super cool to see. It is fun to watch teams when they know it's like, oh, we got it, which your guys' case, I think you got it, but
Yeah.
nonetheless, it's still fun to see where you land.
That's you.
Thank you. Either way, we'll record
Yes.
the reaction, but sometimes our live stream gets a little shaky
Or
with Wi-Fi.
or live reactions are just not very lively. It's just like oh
yeah,
damn, really?
You see who you get paired up with, and it's like, oh,
It's
ooh.
it's actually like the teams before were just like, oh snap. And then after,
yeah, I remember we were watching everyone else's. We were like,
oh,
like, oh my.
like dang, Texas. Oh, they gonna be going after each other.
Yeah, that Texas was.
Yeah.
Well, and so many of the schools in the Texas regional are just like so close to each other, and it's like, let's just take all these ones right here and just see what happens in Texas.
Yeah, they're like, ooh.
Then you have us out here by
Yeah.
ourselves.
We're all the way up there.
Yeah, we're all the way out here. Went to the furthest one.
Yeah, and we're just like, hi everybody.
Yeah.
It's incredible to me that Nebraska is this bowling powerhouse, and there's no bowling in the Big Ten.
Yes.
You guys are always at large.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are.
Tell the Big Ten to add more bowling teams.
Because I think the only college here in Nebraska, or one of the few that actually has collegiate bowling, is like Midland has bowling.
There's Midland.
Yeah, Midland. Does
Hastings.
does Doan?
Doan does not.
Doan
No.
doesn't, okay.
I know Hastings and Midland.
I know Midland because my best friend literally went to Midland.
Really?
And he was super good.
Because Midland has men and women
Yes,
bowling.
but I think it's all USBC.
Yeah, they're club
Mhm.
teams.
Well, because I saw that Midland went to McKendree's Baker off thing that they hosted.
Yeah. I know a lot of people that go to that tournament too.
I don't know if it'll ever happen for the Big Ten though, because that's a lot of teams. Because not only are you working through Title IX, which will be a feature for the Big Red Invitational, but you got to work through that with all the schools too. Like if you're adding bowling teams, unless it's girls and boys, but then you guys would have to figure out a men's program as well. That'd be the only way to properly even it out so you don't mess with Title IX.
That is true.
Well, and then everything comes down to money.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah,
necessarily
that's
just the
true.
cost of it, but the cost of will
Mhm.
people, support
Yeah.
that program.
And it's a free
hmm
admission to watching us bowl.
Because the only revenue a lot of times bowlers receive is like through Bowl TV when they're like,
Mhm.
not necessarily saying that the bowlers themselves get that, but like
Mhm.
that's the only time you really pay to go see a bowling tournament or anything. Otherwise, you just walk in the tournament and be like, oh, cool. Let's
Yeah.
just sit down and watch what's going on.
I think nationals you actually have to pay.
Yes, you do.
Oh
yeah.
I remember that.
I remember
Regionals too.
Regionals? I can't remember. I know when I went and watched y'all.
Yeah.
2019.
Well, at least the Big Ten does have evidence though. They're like, hey, people watch this.
Yeah.
Like that was a big deal. That would have really sucked if that happened and the views were not good.
Yeah.
But they were way better than anyone even anticipated.
It was so successful that we were planning on doing it again this year. However, Big Ten had conflicts with our new tournament date this year.
Yeah.
And obviously, there's no other Big Ten school for the Big Ten Network to go film. So hopefully, we can bring Big Ten Network back next year. We're one of the few tournaments that alters our tournament dates and things like that. Most tournaments are pretty set in stone, and they always have it same day every year. I think this year just wasn't able to work out, but hopefully we can get something
Yeah.
going soon.
I'd imagine down the road they'll revisit it again.
Oh, yeah,
because it
for sure.
worked. It's
Yeah.
like if the Big Ten likes money.
Yes.
And they definitely got their money's worth that day.
Oh yeah.
With that being said, though, that is it for us. I appreciate you guys listening. I'm Harrison Arns running the board. That's host Amara and Gwen, and reoccurring special guest Javen stepping in here, providing us the stats, the real brains of the operation. So
Yes.
appreciate Javen showing up
Thank
here
you,
again
Javens.
today. And again, thank you to the listeners, Carla, Terry, Alex, and there's a lot of people. I'm not gonna list them all. Appreciate you guys all for listening. And again, next Monday, they'll be back because they got a month before they get ready for or not, excuse me, not Big Reds. Yeah,
But also, come to Big Reds.
Come to Big Reds.
Yeah,
This
come watch
weekend.
us.
absolutely. You heard it there first. Appreciate you guys listening and enjoy the rest of your Monday night.
Bye.